HSTW's Chloe Falconer and Julia Cook headed to the state meet after strong showings of the state qualifier. Ladies, just talk about your performances today.
Coming out, it was pretty cold. We were kind of getting a little scared, not really knowing. Yesterday being postponed, we really wanted to run yesterday, but today we were excited to get it in, and I felt like we had a good race today.
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday it kind of set some more nerves up, I think. I mean, you're already nervous for the meet, and then you have to wait another 24 hours to run, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but yeah. I think it helped actually having one more day just to recover a little bit. And then today I felt pretty strong.
Yeah.
Not only is it cold, it's really cold, coldest day of the fall yet. What kind of challenges does that create, or is this something, I know some runners like running in weather like this?
I think I definitely like the cold. I definitely do not like the wind. Coming up that first hill, it was a lot to just take it right on and have to pump through it, but I think we did a good job. I don't know, I like the cold somewhat, but today my lungs are feeling it.
Yeah, I hate the cold, I hate the wind, I hate anything. I like running in warm, but I guess this is what we got, so we had to work with it. Power right through the wind, keep your head down, and then just see if you can pass them where they're the weakest, and you kind of got to be strong right there.
You guys went 2 and 3 today. What's it like running so tight together?
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't think we really knew it was going to happen, honestly, today. We just kind of going to show up and see what we could do. And when I finished, I turned around and Chloe was right behind me, and I have never been happier to see her than I was right then.
Yeah.
What's this team been like, and what are the goals for next week?
Well, I have to say, like, Julia especially, she's one of my favorite teammates to run with, just because I feel like we really push each other on and off the course. And I don't know, I'm excited to get to the state meet. I'm hoping that we take home a banner today and just, I don't know, grind out there and show everybody in the state what we got.
Yeah, we definitely had a really good year for all of us. We have a group of 6 seniors out of our 7, so I think this is kind of one of we just want to make this last and kind of go out really strong. I think that's what hopefully we've done today.
Yeah.
Oh, strong showing for St. Albert today. They get 3 state qualifiers in on the girls' side. Brenna Smith, Carly McKeever among them. Ladies, you guys are going to the state meet. Strong showing. What does it mean?
We're just so proud of our team. We weren't really expecting this, but we knew we could do it deep down, and we just really went out there and we took on all the hills, and during the race we knew we were doing it.
Yeah, I think we knew we could really pull it off, and
Talk about your guys' races. What do you feel like you did really well today?
I thought I did well on the hills, considering how cold it was and how tough they were.
I thought I did well on the hills too. I just blocked everything out, and I just stayed focusing on it and pushed myself up them.
Carly, you got to the state meet last year. I think you were the only girl there from St. Albert last year. This year you get to take a couple of teammates with you. What does that mean?
It means everything. Like, the bond here is unreal, and we're only going to keep getting closer, and next year and the year after we'll still be strong.
What's the progression of this team been like? I don't know, at the beginning of the year many people would have thought that you guys would get 3 to state, but you do.
We just worked hard throughout the whole season, and the dedication's unreal. We knew we were doing it.
Yeah, I think we knew to work as a team and really push each other.
What kind of goals do you guys have next week?
I think try to stick together and run as close to each other as possible.
Yeah.
St. Albert's Reese Duncan, the state qualifying meet champion here today at Audubon. Reese, your first year running cross country. Not only do you make it to state, but a strong showing at your qualifying meet. Just your thoughts on today?
I was kind of nervous coming out because it was pretty cold, but once we got started, it felt good.
How do you try to attack a state qualifying meet, having never done so before? I mean, obviously, however you did it well, but just kind of what was the mindset coming in?
I just paid a lot of attention to like the rankings and who was around me, and just kind of took from what I knew other meets and just knew where to stand. Just tried to stay between where I usually was.
Talk about this course. What do you feel like you attacked on it really well today?
It's really hilly, so I just try to take advantage of the downhills and pick up my strides going downhill and use the uphills to just keep my strides short and pick up a few girls on the way up.
When you started cross country at the beginning of the year, did you think you'd be where you're at now, where not only you're qualifying for state, but putting up dominant performances on the way?
Not even close. I was just wanting to go out to see where I'd stand, and I didn't expect any of this.
What do you expect it to be like when you get up to Fort Dodge next week, and what kind of goals do you have in mind when you do get there?
We just qualified 3 girls, and so I'm excited to see how we do as a team and just like see how the 3 of us do up there, work together and push each other.
St. Albert's Colin Lilly onto the state meet after a top 10 finish here today in Audubon. Colin, you qualify for state. Just what does that mean for you?
It means a lot. Obviously, last year I got 16th, so that disappointed me a little bit. And our goal was to come out and beat Ogden today as a team. I don't know if we did that, but I was happy to qualify.
How motivating was last year's result? I think you guys ended up qualifying as a team, but still you'd like to be able to do it on your own. How much did that kind of resonate with you over the last year?
Overtraining, everything I thought about, that's all I thought about all year. Obviously, it was a sad thing to happen, but I was glad we qualified as a team last year, and that's all I thought about during the race too today.
This is, I think you could say, a tough course, lots of hills, plus it's really, really cold. What kind of challenges does that create?
It creates a ton of challenges. Obviously, getting up the hills, you feel like you want to walk the whole time, but you just know you got to keep going. It's definitely a tough course, and the cold, obviously, everybody's running in it, so you just got to get through it.
What do you feel the difference maker was for you today? I mean, what did you feel like you did really well?
Just getting up the hills. Hills are usually my strength. Knowing everybody else has got to do them, so I just kept thinking, I got to get up the hills. So I thought the hills were my best.
State next week. What goals do you have?
Try to get top 30. Just go out there and run my best race. Try to PR. See how we go. See how we do, and just try to run a good race.
Woodbine's Landon Bengen comes home 7th. The 1A meets here in Audubon to punch his ticket to state. Landon, a lot of really good runners. You're able to advance. What's that mean?
It means a lot. I came into the season just trying to start varsity. I never imagined placing top 10 in any meet, let alone qualifying for state.
This is a Madrid team you had to run against today that is just loaded with talent. How did you try to attack this meet? I mean, what kind of goals did you come in it with, mind knowing that they were gonna take what they could?
I was just trying to start in the top 15th, kind of work my way up from there. Kind of stay ahead of some of those Madrid kids that are pretty good, and just try to place top 10.
This course looks like it's not fun to run, plus a day like today probably makes it just as much not fun to run.
Yeah, it was going up those hills, you had a lot of wind in your face. It's kind of hard to breathe, but then I just thought that every time you go uphill, you got another downhill to go down. You just got to attack those hills.
State meet next week. Who knows what it'll be like Fort Dodge end of October, but what do you expect it to be like as far as the race and the atmosphere and being able to run at the state cross country meet?
It's pretty cool. Only being a freshman, I'm not really trying to do top place in state. I'm just going to see the experience.
Stretch knowing that you want to be able to qualify for state.
Don't give up and keep going because it's your last shot.
What do you feel like you did well today?
I feel like I did well, getting out. I got out strong, and then really from there it kind of set my placing. Only changed a little bit, and then I kind of kept it. And then coming down some of these hills, you gotta let it fly. And then when you're going up these hills, you gotta stay close to someone. The wind really screws you there.
State meet next week. How do you try to attack it? What kind of goals do you go in there with?
I want to have a good race, throw down a season PR and all-time PR with it being my last race of high school.
Perfect.